next year. Minimum wage is set to increase at the start of the new year. That's good for workers, but what does that mean for local employers? News 10 NBC's Erin Mahin spoke with business owners to hear their perspective. She joins us live from Equal Grounds Cafe in Rochester's South Wedge. So Erin, explain how big this increase is going to be.
So Nikki, that workers are going to see a 50-cent bump in their paychecks. For context, that translates to just over $1,000 a year. And for local employers like Equal Grounds or the whole myriad of other businesses along the South Wedge here in downtown, that means taking a hard look at the books, seeing where wages currently stand, and taking a look to see if there's a need to make changes based on that increase. The owner over at Marilla's Mindful Supplies tells me that she makes an effort to pay staff more than the minimum wage. But even so, when that minimum wage increases, that means the whole scale shifts. A minimum wage raise strains the carefully calculated balance that small business owners strike between fair wages and staffing enough people to be productive.
But if we cannot, with the margins, it is a difficult year. A lot of costs are going up, not just minimum wage. If we can't in that moment, then we try to make a plan to accommodate that as soon as possible.
Staying loyal to local and not the big wigs who are going to make their payments anyway to their staff. The people who work here are community members and people who you can walk past every day. I want to keep them on staff and be able to pay them so that they can pay their bills and keep their families alive in this economy.
Chapman also mentioned that minimum wage increases affect the premiums she has to pay for things like disability and family leave. Workers' schedules may have to shift in order to ensure that everyone still gets enough hours to make enough money to pay their bills. And Chapman emphasized, like she said in that soundbite, staying loyal to local. She said it takes one latte at a time. Things can get stressful. Both her and Gonzalez told me that as owners, it's hard to strike that balance between fair wages and ensuring that you can keep the lights on. So it's really important that when the community chooses where they want to shop, they choose local shops from the owner's perspective as opposed to corporate ones. Live from Equal Grounds Cafe, Erin Mahin, News 10 NBC.
Thank you, Erin. And that wage increase bumps paychecks up to $16 an hour. That's about $33,000 a year.